like, where am I? What am I doing? Hold on, let me close some things out. And again, like I told everybody yesterday, I'm talking to the room now, guy. I, the block has been hot for the last week. I'm hearing the ghetto bird go by. If you guys hear that, please don't hold it against me. It's Hollywood. It's the hood. Like, I don't know. I'm moving back to Compton. I'm moving back to Compton where it's safe. This is too much. I can't even have a PG-13 stream without the ghetto blowing up my spot. Hold on, hold on.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, somebody whispered me? Oh, yeah, my mom's telling me, where am I? That's what the whisper was. Hold on one second.
Oh, shit. My shit is fine.
Hey Jay, sorry, we're getting our life together. Hold on. Hey friend, I see you.
What's up, J Payne?
Why am I so nervous? Like, I feel like I have a rock star on my stream today.
Please.
So, no, okay, so I gotta praise you for like the whole 2 hours that you're gonna be here. You tell me an hour, but I don't believe you. Listen. I lied and said, okay, yeah, an hour. Oh, okay. Yeah. So a little introduction to my friend in my head here, who I just got his telephone number last night for the first time after all of these months. Like, so now I feel like I'm a true VIP because now we can have text sex. I can send him pictures of my boobs, and then he can tell me, girl, stop. I'm like, that's too much. Is it?
Crazy.
What is too much? Okay, I'll just send you a picture of the left one. And then the right one, the next week, you know, gotta help you to lean into the boobs.
She said text sex.
Listen, so according to Twitch, because I don't know if you all got the Twitch end of the year report that they sent in February, but it should have been sent out at the end of December. And they tell you who you listen to the most, like which DJs you put the most hours into. Guy was right there. You have spent 240 hours in Guy's stream. I was like, the fuck? Does he stream that much? Oh my
God. Do I even stream that much? I don't think I even stream 240 hours.
I don't know. Like, I think you went through a period where you were just streaming every day. And I don't know. I think Twitch was, I don't know, but like I do know that you are the DJ that I frequent the most. Now, now I stream a lot, like, so now because I'm a mod now, those numbers might change, but yeah, for 2020, you were the most streamed DJ for me.
What's up?
Yes. So like you more than anyone, because I was like, I know that you're shy. I was so scared to ask you to come onto the stream. I don't know if you know this. And so like, I felt like you were going to turn me down. And so I reached out, but see, I'm a crafty Scorpio. So I knew who to reach out to. I reached out to your mom, Bree, and was like, I know you got his telephone number. Don't take no for an answer. Like, literally, that's what I said to her. Like, don't take no for an answer. Like, tell him, I promise I won't bite the first time he comes on the show. The second and third time I can't guarantee, but the first time it's gonna be easy breezy. Like,
yeah, she was hitting me up. She was like, "Oh, Kitty's messaging me. She was like, she wants you to go on her show." I'm like, "Her show? She streams?" I was like, "What she want to talk about?" I'm like, what do I got to say? You know what I mean? So I was like, and then yesterday, I guess you were trying to hit me up.
Yeah, because I tried to brute force while you were streaming. Like,
my shit was cutting off, my internet was tripping, and then you're like, "Yo," you whisper me, you're like, "Yo," and then but Breezy was hitting me up at the same time. She was like, "Yo, Kitty's texting me. She wants to know if you could go on her show," and then I was like, "But I'm shy." She was like, "I knew you were gonna say that."
We knew you were shy. We knew.
Yeah.
As a Scorpio, an innocent Scorpio, my favorite
Scorpio.
Huh? Say that again?
You're a Scorpio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As an innocent Scorpio, my favorite victims are the shy ones. Like, no, actually, my favorite victims are the fuck boys. But yeah, the shy ones too. Actually, everybody. I love to make everybody my victim.
Yeah, J Payne. I'm seeing J Payne in the chat right now. Yeah, J Payne. I'm pretty shy. I'm pretty shy.
While sober, like, do you feel like your magic powers come out when you do start doing the shot time during your streams? I'm just curious.
I think so, but I'm pretty shy unless I get to know somebody like on a personal level. I open up more, I guess. But I guess I've been told I'm an introvert extrovert, so yeah.
Same. I'm very shy and timid. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, but everyone says you're shy. Like I'm pretty shy. I'm a shy guy.
Okay. Okay. So do you think that Twitch has helped with coming out of that shell?
Oh yeah, like before DJing, like when I was DJ at like clubs or bars or whatever, I wouldn't get on the mic whatsoever. Like
Oh.
there was always probably an MC at the club. I would never get on the mic, never. And even like DJing weddings and stuff, like I would tell the people like I'm get on the mic. Hopefully you hire an MC. So, but now like since I got on Twitch, I think I got more comfortable on the mic, I would say.
Okay.
I'm still getting used to it, but yeah, Twitch has helped me talk more, I guess, like interact with the people in the chat room.
Right. You know, it's so funny. So when I'm having conversations with DJs, I'm like, you know, and we've been bringing up this messaging throughout the week. It's like this pandemic, you know, use it as an opportunity to stretch, to grow your brand, to come to your comfort zone. You know, I'm not saying you have to be a full-on Sasha Fierce, but you know, like even for me, I'm not really comfortable in front of the camera. Like this is new for me. Like I've done videos, but I really hate them. Like I'm really, you know, people on the streets, word on streets, like one, she's about her money, but two, she's a great connector behind the scenes. You know, I'm really like I would much rather support someone than be the on-air talent. Like so Twitch has helped that aspect. So are there any other things that like, you know, during this pandemic you've seen? Did you freeze? Hold on.
Did I freeze?
Oh, now you're free. It looked like you went to sleep on me, which I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. So listen, if the camera, for those of you in the chat, if our eyes closed, yeah, we took a disco nap. Fuck it.
So like I got on Twitch. I didn't start streaming until like late October, early November. But I was jumping on Twitch, like I say, like late July, August, I would say August. So people were telling me like, or like D-Bon was telling me, hey, TAKTIX, why aren't you streaming? I was like, oh, I'm shy. Like, how are you shy? So and it took me like how many months? August, September, like 3 months to jump on stream. So it took a while.
Right.
What's up, Breezy?
Right. There's our queen. She's come in the room. She was our talent booker, or my talent booker. So if you ever want to start doing interviews, I've groomed her. Here we go. Breezy will bring in the talent. Breezy, please go work on next week's talent for me.
you gotta talk to my manager.
No, I'm the manager. Breezy's the talent booker. It's two different things. You know, you can't assign one thing to everybody. What else was I gonna say? I hate when I say what else? Because I feel like there's so many topics I want to cover with you. What has the pandemic or Twitch helped you in any other ways as far as not just with the public speaking and getting more comfortable with your audience? Actually, side note, so I know that you just started doing in real life, or as they say, IRL gigs. Did you feel like you were speaking on the mic more during those gigs?
That gig, actually, no, because it was more of like restaurant vibes. So there was no like designated dancer. Breezy was there.
Right.
So they had like the tables set up like on the dance floor. Excuse me. So no, I didn't get on the mic, but I had my first in real life gig. What was 2 weeks ago? It was. I was nervous and excited at the same time, you know, but because I was still kind of scared to go out a little bit, but yeah, I think it was good to get out and to finally meet Breezy in real life.
I haven't had that pleasure yet. I know Breezy has met like Kunta, she's met like a couple of people, and I'm like, it's coming. We're in the same county. we're in the same state. It's coming. It's coming. Just so you guys know, like we have extremely trash weather here in California. Who in the hell is calling me? Hold on.
It's raining outside right now.
Is it?
Well, it was raining.
Okay. So if our feeds freeze, the volume, you guys can still hear us, but just so you know, it might like freeze up a little bit, but we'll come back. So anyways, that's great. So you didn't speak on the mic. It was restaurant vibes. Quick question: did they give you free buffalo wings, like on top of the paycheck?
They gave me a tab. Breezy actually ate. She ate like some loaded fries. Hooked her up with some Jack and Cokes. So
Ooh.
yeah,
Ooh,
I didn't eat though. I usually eat before my gig. So yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So I want to like just talk about the vibes that I get from your chat. So why I love your chat so much is that, you know, I feel like I'm growing with you. Breezy and Jay and anyone else who goes in tactics chat, you guys can leave comments on what you feel like. What do you love the most about Guy, basically? Like, what keeps you coming back? I mean, of course, Breezy, she's the moderator, but even before you made her a mod, she was still loyal and coming into your stream. So, like, I want to ask this because the reason why I'm going down this rabbit hole is, you know, any DJ that's coming in and watching this stream, you know, what I want to say to everybody is that Guy, you know, I'm not saying he has the biggest following, you know, and when I talk about big, like a Four Color Zach or a Little John, he's not on that level, but he has a community that we are just so completely loyal to him. And it's like whenever he comes on, it's like boom. Like I turn off alerts for most people. Like I think I only have 3 alerts activated, and Guy is
activated.
Yeah. Drop the activated emotes.
Activate emotes in the chat.
Guy is like, he has this community and he just like, we're so supportive, we're so loyal to you. It's like you can do pop-ups. Like, so if any other DJ, like I like consistency where a DJ has a set schedule, and you do have that, but you do have times where you do pop-ups and it's like, oh shit, bye y'all, bye Little John, my baby is on, I got to go. Or, you know, I'm either closing out the other tabs or I'll have my phone, like I'll put Little John, or I'm sorry, I keep using Little John as an example, whatever. I'll have Little John on my phone and then I'll pull a Guy on my Mac. And then that way, because I wanted to be able to comment and troll efficiently. And I feel like, from the computer, it's that. So do you realize you are that special? Like we're, you know, why, like I'm gonna continue to praise you, but like, do you like, is there anything that you consciously do to say, I'm gonna do this because I want them to feel a part of the stream? Or is there any tips or any, whatever you want to share?
I actually have no, like, going into my streams, I go into my streams with the open mind. I don't have a plan set. It's whatever I'm feeling. I go with the vibes.
Right.
And whoever I see in my chat, which I've come to know now, is whoever's in my chat, they're there to see me. So like I used to be worried, like, oh, I only have like 15 people, 20 people. But like what my fiance said is like, if you're in your studio and 15 people come through that door, that's a lot of people like there to see you, you know? And like if I'm at the club, usually there's like probably 5 people who hit me up, or less than 5 people who hit me up. Hey, can you get me in? You know, so the people who come into my chat, or my stream, they're there to see me, which I appreciate. And a lot of people who come in, they're loyal as fuck. So I appreciate like everyone who comes through, chills, hangs out.
Right. Here, I'm just posting some things that people are saying about you.
They talking shit?
No. I posted here. You can look inside the green room and you can see on the screen his energy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. So Bree has another one. Transition on point. Yay, this is a celebrate guy, not gay. Oh my God. Guy. Where did I get that from? Guy, celebrate Guy moment. You know, like I feel like, so I've been coming to your room since I think November or December, and I've noticed the growth, like as far as like, don't get me wrong, like you were already on point as far as a DJ, but like the growth as far as comfort level. And so again, like I know this conversation is kind of starting out slow, but it's just like I want to drive this point to anybody who's streaming as far as Guy is good at growing his community organically. I wish I could just put my finger on what it is you actually do. That's why I was asking, like, what do you think it is you do? He's organic. You know, I realized that, like, when I first started coming in, you were much more reserved and you kept it close. Like, we didn't really know much about you. And then slowly but surely over time, it was like little carrots that you were dropping, little gems as far as who you are, your personality, you know. And so I was just like, first of all, my mom energy came out like, oh my God, he's my baby. I want to protect him. Same way I do D-Red, but me, I flirt with D-Red. That's my baby. But you, it's like, protect Guy at all costs. Like, so like, for example, when somebody, we could tell in your face when somebody was bullying you through text. And so we got all the
that
together.
I remember that you guys were like, who's pissing you off right now? Who do I gotta cut?
Right. All the ratchets, me and D-Red from Compton, we like, yo, I'm about to pull up. You put your Jordans on. Let's go. Put your sweats on.
So let me ask you. So when I'm streaming, can you tell through my face or my energy like something's bugging me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't hide that very well, huh?
So let me tell y'all what he did. So he was streaming. Then he picked up the phone and he was like, and then he was like, and then so I was like, yo, who got a fucking problem? Like, tell us.
Oh my God. What's up, D-Red?
That's my baby. That's not the baby, that's my baby. But D-Red, he was down. Bree, I can't remember if Bree was in the room, but we was all ready to just pull up like who. And then so
I think El Camino was in there too.
Yeah, it was like the whole crew. And then so I was giving you text on how to check a bit in text message because I love that. Like people, I hate when people try to check you on chat in your text messages. And I'm like, call him a bald head hoe and tell him to pull up and say what's good. Like, if you next thing you know,
wait, a bald head hoe.
I'm sure D-Red has some comments too. Like we stay ready. Like don't fuck with guys. Sorry for those that are coming in. It's gonna be a lot of cursing. But we are very perspective, and I think that a lot of
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we got you. You don't got no problems. They got a problem.
I think my following, I got like all my viewers. They're pretty damn loyal. You know what I mean? I see them so often, so I appreciate y'all.
Right? You don't got no problems. I'm letting you know. No problem. You know, I'm just saying.
Kitty's from CPT. She got my back.
D-Red too. You know, we protect our people. Like, I don't know about them Carson people or them Long Beach people. Wait, what does D-Red say? He said, and the funny part is I don't even know you guys in real life, right? Right? But just so you know, Hollywood got you, D-Red. Don't worry. Wait, yeah, most of us we haven't met. Breezy is a person who she's the bridge basically, and so we at the very least I know that I can reach out to Breezy like, hey, can you check on this person? Because one stream, not to put you on the spot, but you know it is what it is. You know where we were extremely concerned. That was the episode where you got pissy drunk, and you know I was just like, is he okay? Make sure he got home okay. Everybody's like, he's already at home. Did he make it to the bed okay? And so all the people who had your phone number was like, he's good. I'm about to text him right now and see if he's good. And so again, it's a very family community. Do you have a name for your community? I feel like we should have a name.
No, that's what I was thinking too. I've been everyone has a freaking name for their freaking community.
Do you know what my community's name is?
I think I saw it yesterday. Was it the Kitty House or something like that?
No, it's the House Cats. So
House Cat. I was close.
Yeah. So when you finally decide to start viewing my streams during the daytime, you will become an official House Cat. D-Red
is it HOUSE or is it HAUS?
HOUSE. Yeah, House Cat. Yeah, because I'm an old cow.
Or is it HOUSE?
Nah. Because my house cats are my innocent babies and I'm mother. So
Okay.
MUVA, that's the only misspelled word here. I'm the mother of all these house cats. And so I'm like, it's very protecting energy. But your community is the complete opposite. We want to protect you. And
Uh-huh.
so I just hope you recognize that we love you so much.
Yeah, I recognize that. I see that. I love
Okay.
y'all. Y'all fan, Twitch fan.
Do we get good Christmas gifts now that you're working again? Because I feel like this,
You know what's funny? I actually got Breezy a Christmas gift.
Oh, why her? She ain't all that. I love you, Bree. Wait, what
I sent her a Target gift card for Christmas. I was like, thank you for all you do for my chat. You know what I mean?
Me and D-Red like Target. What's up? D-Red, you don't like Target? I like Target. Tell them. What else? So yeah, that was an instance of us protected, because I mean, again, that really scared me. Like I was just like, is he okay?
What happened on that? What happened on that stream? Actually, refresh my mind.
Something you were talking about. Something. Hold on, Bree. Do you remember? Also, one thing for the mods or anybody who's in the room, can you guys please post TAKTIX the link to his stream so that those who are new can follow him. And then also, really quickly, can you tell just the audience when you stream or what your schedule is, or the next time you're going to
stream? My stream schedule is Tuesdays, Thursdays, 6 p.m. PST, Saturdays at 9 p.m. PST. And pop-ups here and there whenever. I might pop on today, maybe like around 4 p.m.
Did you run that by your community? Because we might have other engagements.
It's cool. Whoever pops in, you know.
You know I'm gonna pop up.
See, I like to keep you on your toes.
Right. There we go. Keep it fresh. Listen. So next thing. So we've been having a lot of conversations about sponsorships, merch. You know, Bree will tell you. Bree's been telling you. I did an interview for Twitch University that you missed. Shade. You missed, and I was on like, yeah, I'm wearing Guy's necklace. I love his jewelry business. He has Etsy. Bree will back me up. She was there for that. Then this week, like the last two conversations, Guy has a jewelry business. You know, I just want to promote that. Am I getting a commission from this? I don't know, but no, I don't do that. But I just want to promote it.
I'll get you a promo code. I can get you a promo code.
You know what? I really, because I'm trying to do the layered look. I told you, and I'm waiting for you to come out with the cross. That's my only. Like, come out with a little cross, not on a coin, just like a little cross, because I want to represent innocence. Because I'm shy, timid. I just want the world to know. So
you know, it's funny you bring that up about my Etsy. I recently just started plugging that into my chat, like as a command. I think it wasn't until you made an order. So, and then, cause I was pretty shy to put that out there, you know, like, but, why not put it out there? So.
Yeah, it was weird because I had been coming into your chat for a while. So again, this plays into, you know, Guy, he's very shy. He wasn't plugging his businesses as much at first. I don't even know if you like, because it's so organic. Again, key, grow the community. If you
were actually the first person from my stream to order something.
Yes, but I wasn't.
That's when you were Office Mom, and then that's when I found out your name was Kitty Bradshaw.
Right, the first person to make an order, but not the first to get a Christmas gift. Did you guys catch that, Shay? Did you catch it? I need a Target gift card. Damn.
I'm not gonna hear the end of that, am I?
Red, we gonna go to Target and talk so much shit. We're gonna do an in real life video, and we're gonna trash him as we're walking down each aisle in Target, and we might trash Bree too. Like, I wonder what she purchased. Like,
she told me she got headphones. She bought headphones with her gift card.
I like it, headphones. That was actually a good choice, Bree. I would have spent that gift card every time somebody's giving me a Target gift card. Seriously. Like, you could give me $100 gift card, and I'll be like, oh, this is like a coupon. Cool, I'll add $200 and then do a whole full shop. I love Target is my store.
No, Target is dangerous. what I do now is I order online through the app and just do the drive up pickup. Because when you do that, you only order what you need. But if once you walk into Target, that's it. You start throwing shit in your cart you don't even need.
Listen, I got a tip for people who like Target. If you leave feedback, you know how to give you the receipt. I don't remember how I did it, but I actually left them feedback for one of their Black Friday sales. I'm a part of the private Target club. So when they invite you into the club, really it was just one review. If you leave an honest review, they will send you a link for it's called Bullseye. And through the Bullseye Club, you get to like they'll ask you like leave a comment on this, leave a comment on that, and then they'll send you gift cards. But the funny thing is, I did the review, the first review, got invited, but I haven't had time to follow up with the private club. And they just sent me a reminder like, hey, don't forget you're still a member. And I'm like, it's a fucking pandemic. I haven't been to damn Target. Like,
yeah, Kitty's VIP at Target too. Yeah.
I mean,
she got a little pink star next to her name walking in the Target.
And I have the cartwheel card too. I'm a serious Target shopper. Don't play. Oh, I see D-Bon is on. So when we're finished here, we can raid into his room and talk shit and troll him.
Yeah, I was in his chat earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's my baby. He's my Scorpio baby too.
He's the one that got me on Twitch, actually.
Really? He's the one that turned you out? So now we know you blame for bringing DJs. Listen, I've been trying to get DJs on too. So how long did it take him to get you on? Because like, for example, my friend Manny, who was on the day before yesterday,
took like 3 months. Took like 3 months for me to get on Twitch. He was the first one that messaged me. Well, he was like one of the first streams I entered. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, he knew who I was actually. And then I was like, and then he whispered me, he was like, yo, TAKTIX, why don't you and Dizzy, guys, he knew Dizzy too. And then he was like, you and Dizzy should start streaming. And then it's all history from there. But yeah, he's the first one that like gave me a sub. I was like, what the hell's a sub? You gifted me a sub. Right. Because the whole Twitch lingo is crazy. Once like it's very foreign once you first get on Twitch.
Right.
You gotta learn a bunch of shit.
Right. I mean, it took me forever, if I'm being completely honest, to learn what bits. And I didn't realize you guys get paid off of that. Like, because no one told us, like, when you come in, like, in this instance with Twitch, it is okay for the DJs to be a little bit transparent. Like, hey, if you guys give me bits, that's your way of tipping me. You know, we get 1 cent for every bit you give. And then with the subs, I kind of figured with the subs you were getting money because I'm like, why are we spending all this money? Like, what are they? You know,
subs are 50%. So it's like I think $2.50 per sub DJ or any streamer makes. Yeah.
So I'm new. I'm on my road to affiliate. I'm like a few hours away from that. I think I don't know. It's weird. Will I be able to move into a mansion in 90 days with this Twitch? I'm just curious. Let me know.
If you get on Angie V's level, she gets like 7,000 subs in a month. But there's some Twitch streamers who make millions though, like gamers. Yeah.
Really?
They make research it. I think some make over like well, that's off of product too, like off of like sponsorships and all that shit.
Right.
But yeah. Some streamers even make like 6 figures.
Okay,
just from Twitch.
If I can make enough to pay this $1,500 rent, I would be happy. Like, oh, okay, Twitch, I see
doable.
You.
That's doable.
Okay, how many subs I gotta get for that though?
250 times. You probably need over like 500 subs.
Oh fuck! All right, never mind. I'll just my short-term goal is to make enough to cover my weed expenses when I go to the dispensary.
Your Postmates expenses.
Yeah. You know, because I be having weed maps delivered to this front door all the time.
Takes you 2 hours. Takes you 2 hours to decide that you want chicken nuggets.
Are you gonna hold that against me? Listen. The worst time to order from Postmates is when you have an edible in your system and you like, fuck.
Crafty Patrick's, what's up?
Hey Patrick, thank you. You're a better host than I am.
shout out to your mod, Miss Friend Boogie, by the way.
Yeah, she was working overtime. What's up, Patrick? Hey, Crafty. Yeah, so the worst time, why are we falling down this rabbit hole? I love it. Let's go. Okay, so the worst time to order from Postmates is when you have that edible in your system. And so literally, I'm just like, there's so many options. And so I was in your chat listening to the music, and I literally was up here like, do I want burgers? Do I want Middle Eastern? Hummus sounds
So
good with a
Kitty said she was Kid chat room. So Kitty was saying that she was trying to order food when I first started streaming, which was 2 hours ago, and then 2 hours later, she said, "Okay, now I just ordered chicken nuggets." So it took her 2 hours to decide she wanted chicken nuggets. I was like, my stream's about to end.
Listen, no, that was a 3 hour day for you. Listen, the entire time. But when I tell you, it was the best chicken McNuggets I've ever had in my life. And I hadn't had chicken McNuggets since the pandemic at the very least. Like, I don't order chicken McNuggets. But yeah, I went from Thai food to Chinese to, like, I was was like, I really don't want that. I really don't want that. And then I landed on chicken McNuggets. Yeah. Don't order from Postmates again with edible. Like, so everybody was giving me tips like, you gotta order the food before you take the edible. And I'm like, how do you plan these things out? Like, some days you just wake up and you're just like, I feel like checking out of reality. Fuck it, I'm out. And so you don't think about the future. Anyways, what else? Okay, so we're moving off that topic. What else are we covering today? So, I talked about and with Guy's permission, everyone who knows Guy's story, we talked about the mental health aspect. You actually touched upon it in your chat. And so I thought, like, while you're on the show, like, let's touch on it. So during one of your streams, you talked about your journey to finding a therapist. And a lot of us, we really just sat, like, you really stopped or turned the music down low and just talked about that experience. And so while I was sitting there, I was just like, wow, I was just like, God, we're kind of the same. Like, so I want to share what I've been through kind of, and it's not going to get too sad for you guys. Like, I know some people are, it's the morning, keep it light. I'm going to try to keep this light as possible. It's going to be light. So, a couple of years ago, I had 5 people who passed away within a short amount of time. And so, so prior to that, because we talk about therapy and mental health and, recognizing when it's time or, some of the things that prevent people from going. So I'm like the poster child for someone who didn't want to go to therapy, didn't see the signs, didn't feel like I felt like therapy was a punishment,
Okay.
like, why do I got to go to therapy? These are the people who are dying, or these are the people who did this or abusive or whatever it is. Why do I have to go? Why don't they go? So anyway, so the situation was, like I said, I had 5 people who passed away within a very, and I see that my screen just froze. There we go. Hold on. See, now, why is your internet perfect and then mine's is going out? Okay, there we go.
I'm on LTE right now. I don't trust my internet right now.
Right. I should have probably did mine from the cell phone too. Listen. So anyway, so I had 5 people pass away in a very short amount of time. So it was like, first it was my uncle, then it was my cousin, and a good friend of mine, he committed suicide at the same time. So their funerals are on the same day. And then my cousin's mother, so my aunt, she passed away the following month. And then my friend passed away from heart disease. And so because this was all within, it was actually 13 months spread out, I never had a chance to heal. And so I just went on this complete downward spiral. And so my friends who were around me, so now I'm talking to you and you can hear my voice. This is my normal talking voice. But imagine this voice like 4 octaves lower. Like, and it was just like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm good. Like that. And so the tone was so alarming to my friends. Like, they didn't know, like, I was just falling apart because I didn't have a chance to heal from these people passing away. And, I'm sure everyone here, we've experienced dying. For me, I had never experienced that before. Like, the only person who had passed away in my family was my grandfather, and he passed away when I was a couple years old. So I don't even remember that. And so, like, I wasn't equipped. I don't think most people are equipped, especially in the Black community, to deal with death. And especially if you have all of these people passing away at one time. So my good friend, Stevie, who will eventually start coming into these streams, he knew exactly how to bait me into going to therapy. So let me tell you, so one day we were out at the Beverly Center. We were at, if you know the Beverly Center, that Jamba Juice that's across the street. We were out drinking my orange, orange whatever, orange dream. And he shared with me, he said, and so I'm at the table and I'm low and I'm just, you could see the grief in my face. And he was just like, I'm in therapy. And so again, I give so much mother energy to my friends. I was just like, what? Like literally, what? I'm so fucked up. I missed that you're going to therapy. What the fuck are you going to therapy for? And so he shared that with me. And he never at any point said, I think you should go to therapy too. Because that would have caused me to be like, what? Where's your own shit? So anyways, he baited me basically. And so he was just like, yeah, I'm going to this therapy center. And I actually posted that therapy center that's income-based in your chat that's here in LA. And so it took like literally 2 more days. So mind you, because I had to, it was not only on top of the death, I had to escape out of an abusive family situation, and I had to move in with a stranger that I didn't know. And so when I moved into the situation, this was all happening at the same time. I was just crying every day, like just deeply, deeply depressed. And so I had never experienced depression on that level. And so I didn't know what it looked like, because again, in the Black community, we don't get depressed. And if you're a Southern Baptist Christian, Christians don't get depressed. So it's kind of like ingrained into us. And so anyway, sorry, long story short, because I felt like you shared, and I want to share, like, maybe we can help somebody else to consider this option if you feel like you're spiraling, I ended up, so a couple of days later, like it just clicked in my head, like he's in therapy. Well, if it's okay for my friend to go to therapy, it's okay for me to go to therapy too. So I literally reached out to him and was like, hey, what was that place you were talking about? And that's how my therapy journey started. So yeah, so I got into therapy. So I did the intake, didn't know what that was. I got to intake, and so I didn't know what intake was. I just knew like you have to get an intake before you get assigned a therapist. And so we go, and I just remember the intake therapist, she was asking, and she was like, yeah, so what's been going on? I told her about the abusive situation. This is all very quickly within a 30-minute intake session. And then she asked me this question. She said, what do you like about yourself? And do you know, Guy, I just bawled crying. I don't like anything about myself. She was like, and it was so alarming to her. She red flagged my file. And I can laugh about it now. And I was pretty bad. I wasn't suicidal, but I just didn't care about living anymore because so many people had died. So anyways, long story short, I started going to therapy. Hey, Ashmore. We're talking about our journeys to therapy.
Jenny Ashmore, what's up?
I started going to the therapy. I actually had to go to 2 different types of therapy. So I was going to group grief therapy. And then once that was good while I waited for a therapist to be assigned to me. And so I started doing individual counseling. And once I worked through the grief portion, which I got a whole lesson on grief, because grief isn't just about death. Grief could be losing a job. Grief could be, loss of relationships, just physical, like the person just didn't necessarily die. They're not in your life anymore. I realized like I was the perfect candidate for therapy, but I just never felt like it was something I needed. I just looked at it as punishment. And so as I'm going on, I finished the therapy, got through it. So fast forward to the pandemic, right? So I'm sure everybody can relate to this.
Let me ask you this. Why do you think it was what did you say?
Punishment?
Yeah, why do you think it's punishment? Therapy is punishment.
Growing up, it just wasn't something you talked about. Like, again, being in
Is it because there's a stigma? Because of the stigma behind therapy?
It's just something you don't talk about because it's like we're supposed to be strong, and especially for me, people look at me as you're a strong Black woman. Like I have people in my family like you're strong, you can handle this. People tend to dump on me because like issues that typical people work through or can't have trouble with, I can breeze through. So like if somebody does you dirty, fuck them, let's rob them later. You know, like something like that. Like that's what I do. Like I'm the person that everybody comes to for advice. And so everybody naturally looks at me as the strong person. Now, I'm not saying I didn't go because I was embarrassed. It wasn't that. It was just like, it's just something you don't do. Like, why do you need to go to therapy? You have God. God is your therapist. That's it. And I'm just like, okay, you know, and I had got to the point with the deaths. I was just like, I'm not fucking strong. I don't want this. Like, I felt like I was bringing it on like, oh, because I'm so strong, God feels like you can handle 5 people dying within a year. No, I can't. Stop putting this on me. And so I'm such a spiritual person. I stopped talking to God. I wasn't mad at him. I just stopped praying because I'm like, am I bringing this on? Am I causing this? So it was just weird, just a weird space. But anyways, I'm almost done with this story. So fast forward to the pandemic. So I'm all good. Pandemic stops. I got laid off. Like, you know, a lot of people are embarrassed to talk about getting laid off. I got laid off. I'm on unemployment. You know, I could talk about getting money all day, but I'm a person who's a hustler. I have multiple streams of income always coming in. All of those sources of income stopped at one time, you know, right? So I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with a pandemic. Who the fuck did our ancestors prepare us for this? Regardless if you're Black, you know, white, whatever, like we weren't prepared for this. This is a lot to take on. So then also too, while we're going through this and we're trying to process this, we're losing friends. We're losing friends to coronavirus. We're seeing how friends act towards people when they're on lockdown in their house.
Yeah.
Right. And so we're losing. So here comes the grief again. So I lost my best friend, not through death, but the relationship is no more. He said some very hurtful things to me that caused me to go back into depression. So here's the thing. Here's the change. Here's the growth. I was so depressed by the loss of that relationship. I hit up my therapist again and was like, listen, I don't have a lot of money. I could pay you for 6, because, you know, we talked about the money, you know, but thankfully mine.
Therapy ain't cheap, man.
Right? So I told her,
ain't cheap.
I literally told her, like, listen, sis, I can only afford you for 6. You expensive pussy. Like, listen, I can only afford you for 6 weeks. So for 6 weeks, I went back to therapy during this pandemic, and I will say I came back stronger, but I'm still kind of like,
did you go? No. Did you go every week?
Yeah, I went every week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I go every 2 weeks. So I go. Okay. Yeah. Today after this stream is actually my therapy session at 2 p.m. So I was like, that's why we need to cut it a little early. I got therapy at 2 p.m.
I'm gonna get you there, boo. But so anyways, when you talked about that on your stream, I thought that, like, I hate using this term because I don't want anybody to put it on me. I looked at, you just showed so much strength. Like, I already loved you before you shared that story, but the fact that you were brave enough to get up there, knowing your story, knowing that you're shy, knowing that this is a new platform and you're trying to build community, but you didn't give a fuck. You didn't care if somebody was down with hearing the story. You didn't care if people were going to leave. You just was like, I'm just going to share this. So I want to ask you, like, did you consciously know, like, going into the stream that you were going to share your journey with?
No, I did not. Like what I told you from the beginning, like, I don't go into the stream with a schedule or what I'm going to do. So whatever I see on the mic, and I don't even know how I got into that hole where I shared that with everyone. But I think me doing that, I even got some messages. People were like, oh, it was so great to see you, so vulnerable, like you're so strong, like just like encouraging me that it wasn't something bad to share, you know what I mean? Because I don't think there was anything negative to get from that conversation. So I think me sharing that with, like, my Twitch family, I think they could see, like what you're saying, they could see another side of me and, like, kind of know my story, you know what I mean?
Right. So how did you?
Oh, it was a hood, like what D-Red said. It was a hoodie. Oh yeah, because I had the hoodie that said mental health matters.
Oh, thank you, D-Red. Yeah. Thank you. That's why we have our little helpers here to fill in, because, you know, my ass is old. I lose details, and they'll come in and be like, oh, it was this. we got our people here. But how did you feel afterwards? Like, did you feel like, fuck, I shared too much, or
I
did
did
you?
think that. I did think that, like, damn, did I share too much? Is that like too much information to share? But it's like, fuck it. That's what do I have to hide if it helps someone else? You know what I mean? If talking
Mhm.
about therapy to get rid of that stigma behind therapy, to help someone who's going through maybe a certain situation or whatever. Like what D-Red's saying, like relatability is big. So someone could relate to you. Like they could see that it's okay.
Right, right. I feel like it's like, because what are our goals coming on here? Like, are we here? I tell everybody, like, we all should have a plan, and not everybody, everyone has their own separate path going here. But like, what if, for example, if your path here, your journey, or the purpose of being on Twitch was to help one person? Like, is that okay for you? Like, or do you feel like you have more to do here on Twitch? Like, or do you have other goals, or you
I
could
don't know.
say,
Like Jenna was telling me one time too. I think I talked to Jenna. She was like, "Have you ever thought about like talking, like just talking to people like
mm-hmm.
this?" And I was
Right,
like, I'm kind of shy. What would I talk about? So like you bringing me on today, which I'm very like, thank you for having me on. Like this dialogue having with you, like I think this is maybe a step forward into that, to having
right,
this dialogue between me and like the Twitch community about certain topics that are kind of taboo to talk about in some sense.
right,
So at least it brings some kind of awareness, I would say.
right.
You know,
What if we look at it like this? Okay, so you know how everyone associates bartenders with being that person that you can come and talk to, like they listen to your problems. Not saying that the DJ has that type of power, because literally a bartender is just pouring drinks and listening to people. But
mm-hmm.
music therapy is a thing. Like that's a whole thing, And so, have you ever
being on Twitch to me is therapy. You know what I mean?
right?
It's an outlet for me to share my creative juices or let stress out, I would say. So I would say Twitch is like a form of therapy to me
Right.
as well.
But taking it a step further,
Uh-huh.
you're kind of like a virtual bartender of sorts, because you're providing therapy on two different paths. I don't know if you could disagree with this. Hey, Miss
Miss
Lucinda.
Lucinda, what's up, girl?
Yes, welcome. So on one hand, you're providing music therapy. So regardless if
Mm-hmm.
it's ratchet, or if it's yacht rock, or if it's reggaeton, or what, like those songs resonate. Like it's just therapy to us. Like, I feel, when I felt lonely during this pandemic, before coming to Twitch, before coming into your community, thank you for having me, by the way, again. I'm in a studio apartment. Like this is a studio apartment. I have one window that's here and it faces a brick wall. And so a lot of people didn't understand, like, I don't have family. I'm doing this by myself. I have a couple friends here, but the bulk of my friends live in New York, because I lived there for 10 years. So it was really hard. And so it wasn't until I got introduced to Twitch and I was just like, I love music. And then I get to see a DJ stream. So you're our guy, you're our therapist of sorts. It's not even that you are talking to us and you're sharing your stories. But even if you didn't, it's like, maybe I'm just on the same page as you as far as your moods, like, because your moods affect your playlist, right?
Yeah.
And so I just feel like you were always giving positive energy. Again, I'm gonna shout you out, because one day, like another time, you got my respect. Like I respect you so much. Don't get me wrong, but in the beginning, you're kind of like, we're dating. We're dating. I love you. But so, anyways, we were in, and Bree knows this story. We were in a chat. This is a funny story. We were in a chat where a DJ was fighting with his girlfriend. She got jealous because the girl.
I know
Yeah,
who's I know who she's on. I won't say anything. Yeah.
Bradshaw's boy. Anyways, and it was just like, here he goes. He's doing a guy. And she's just upset because she thought I said I was single and I wasn't single. And I'm like, and so he kept doing the 30-second, I'm away, I gotta go, because he needed time to argue with her. So his whole mood affected the music that he was playing. So it was like this intense, aggressive music that he kept playing. The angrier he got, the angrier the music got. And so The funny shit. So this is Guy. Now you would think he would be a part of the story. He's not. Guy looked and he was like, "I'm out, y'all. Bye, peace." And I was like, "You, Daddy, you gonna just leave us in the?"
Dude, I bounced, dude. I bounced. I said, "I'm leaving you guys." Like, because it was such bad negative energy.
Right.
Like that. I was like, I don't need that in my life right now. I was like, I'm out of here. And then you guys were like, "You leaving us?" I think D-Red was in there too.
Bree was in there. Meanwhile, Bree, I don't know, like Bree was inside because I'm quick to jump into Bree's whispers. I was, girl, what the fuck is this? And I was like, where did Guy go? And she was like, Guy doesn't like drama. I was like, me neither. You think I like you? But the fact that you were able to identify, like, I am in a toxic situation and I'm about to go roll this blunt and be out. And I'm only mad at you that you didn't tell me to do the same. Like, you didn't give me the hits.
There's one rule I live by too. It's like, when in doubt, throw it out. So when you're feeling some kind of doubt, throw that shit out. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny? And again, I know that's your friend. Like, you guys all love that DJ. But the second time I went in his room, because I was like, okay, maybe that was just an off day. I went back and it was more drama again. And I'm like, why does he always have drama? Maybe it's me. Maybe when I come into his orbit, drama breaks out. So let me stop going into history.
And his name isn't even DJ Drama.
That part. So, that's what made me really fuck with you, Guy, because I was just like, well, I know that Guy doesn't like drama. He's not going to settle for that. And I know I trust you to provide an atmosphere where it's drama free. I don't know if you consciously say like, no shit. Or I don't know if you have a something with your mods where you're like, as soon as a bitch get tripping, cut her. Like, ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. And here's a code. Like, do you have something like where, like, they pretty much know, like, don't
know, like, I don't know.
Okay.
It's just me. I don't know. Yeah.
So anybody who hasn't been in a guy's room, like, it's just always positive energy.
Cat snacks. When in doubt, throw it out.
Right. Hey, Cat. Oh, hey, Terry. Welcome.
Terry Bear.
Oh, Bree is talking. Here's Guy's gangster mod. There we go. Yeah. So that's another reason I'm coming in. Okay, wait. I'm making sure. How are we doing for time?
Okay.
You good? We got 8 minutes.
No, we're good.
We good. Okay. Now he's comfortable. He's like, okay, this is not too bad, but we're going to get him to his appointment on time, everybody. I'm just letting you know. Where else are we going with this? Damn, I forgot my next thought because, I'm older. I'm an old cow.
I said about drama, like energy and all that in my chat.
Right. That's actually really important to me. Like, I won't go into anybody's room that has a lot of drama. Like, I don't watch reality TV. The older I get, like any of that stuff, like, and especially during the pandemic, like I'm not even watching negative movies. Like, I'm on the Disney Channel watching Cinderella 2 and Part 3. Have you seen Cinderella 2 and 3? They tried to kick her out the castle on Part 2. I was like, girl. And then later, can we talk about Cinderella Part 2 real quick? I rolled up on Disney Plus because I got somebody's login, and I was like, "What more, girl, do you have to tell us?" Like, I thought it was a happily ever after. Like, is he tripping? Is he a fuck boy, girl? Like, tell me. So I showed up. Cinderella got on her maid's outfit. They upset because she refuses to upgrade her closet. And I'm like, girl, he's a prince. Use that black card to upgrade that wardrobe. Like, I'm siding with the family on this shit. Who here has seen Cinderella 2? You haven't?
Nope.
Please take time to watch Cinderella 2.
Not my cup of tea.
Listen, but you've seen part 1, so you got to just continue the story. And she... Listen, so my point is I'm all on some positive stuff. Listen, the people who have kids in this chat have probably seen it. But if you get bored and you need something very positive, but just low-level drama, Cinderella moved rats into the mansion. I'm just letting you know, she moved the rats into the fucking mansion. So the maid was like, did you really move the rats up in here? Girl, you're not in the ghetto anymore. You
How do we start talking about Cinderella and the rat?
I don't know. This conversation is just gonna go everywhere until I feel like it's over.
That is hilarious.
Everybody's laughing like they don't know what I'm talking about. Like y'all haven't rolled up on Disney Plus and saw that. part 3. Well, it was part 2.
What's up?
What's up, everybody? We are talking about Cinderella part 2 and part 3. No, we're not. We're talking about positive energy and just limiting our space, extracting, taking away, removing negative spaces. And so anyway, it's easy to fall down those negative rabbit holes, by the way, in Twitch. Okay, we're done. Okay. But watch Cinderella part 2 because she tried to move the rats into the castle and the fairy godmama lost her powers. And no, that was part 3. Okay, that's all I got. Fine. I'm gonna have another stream on movie reviews. That's all I got to say. And don't forget to watch Disney Soul. I love that. Did you see
Disney what?
Disney Soul. Yeah.
The jazz one?
Yeah.
The first time I watched it, I fell asleep, and then I think I finished it the second time. Yeah.
Did you relate to the going into the zone when you're in your creative space and you're following?
Yeah. Okay. That was a good movie. I think it won a few awards too.
Okay. I love that movie, by the way. I just want to say. Okay, guys, since you forced this movie conversation on us, what movies have you seen lately that you like?
Oh, good question. Like full-on movie? Oh, I saw Coming to America 2.
Okay.
I saw that. I wasn't a real big fan. It was kind of cheesy. And I saw Palmer. Have you seen Palmer with Justin Timberlake? On Apple. Justin Timberlake?
I don't know who that is.
You know who Justin Timberlake is?
I don't know who that is.
What? You tripping.
Who is she? I don't know her. I don't know him. Listen, okay, let's go to some DJ stuff real quick. Okay, so
let's go.
Okay. Now, you know my personal favorite song is Throat Baby. Everybody knows that. What is your song? Because, like, I feel like I don't know what your favorite song is. Like, because the DJs oftentimes will be like, I love this record. And then 2 songs later, I'm sorry, y'all, I really love this song. I'm going to play it again. Okay, what is your song? Like,
my song?
And while you're thinking, wait, think for a second, but hold on. Okay. Everybody who follows Guy, if you have any deep pressing questions, this is your chance, because normally when he's streaming, he'll pretend like he doesn't see our hot, spicy questions. Hint, hint. Ask him what your burning questions while he's thinking about this. Okay, go. Okay. What is your favorite songs or favorite record or something like?
I don't have like any real like favorite records that I play. It's just what I play at the moment is like the vibe I have at that time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like sometimes I play some ratchet shit, or I play some Latin shit, or housey shit. It's just I play whatever I feel. I don't have like one particular, this is my favorite track of like all time. No.
Okay. So if you were about to start streaming, I'm sorry, I'm not letting that out. Okay, if you were to stream right now after this stream, we know you're not, but I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
First song you think you would play?
What I would play?
Mm-hmm.
What's on my head right now? I think I would start off with Sexy Love Neo.
Sexy what?
Sexy Love Neo.
Oh.
That's the first song that's on top of my head right now. I don't know. Okay. I think it's so gloomy outside right now. I'm like probably in the R&B vibes right now.
Okay. Let me see if there's any questions. Okay, Bree is talking about Throat Baby.
Throat action. Oh my God.
How are you the father of a room full of ratchets? I don't know. He gives us R&B vibes. Bree is up here sticking her tongue out at the camera. Here, let me show you. Cat is talking about throat action.
Can't take the chat anywhere, man.
Right. This is PG-13 vibes. Clean it up. We should have had a little talk with them.
This is a daytime talk show. Come on.
Right. I love how this has turned into the tactic. Like, so the other interviews prior to this, we were talking about very specific, like, okay, let's deep dive down here. Really, because Guy, he rarely, like, he does talk to us, but it's very impassioned, like, it's very transitional. Like, we get like 5 seconds of your attention at a time. And so this is the first time where we were able to just explore, talk to you, get to know you better. Is there something that, like, give us something we don't know about you? And it doesn't have to be a deep, dark secret, but like something, what is part of your legacy or what? Like,
What do you want to know? I don't know. I think you guys
like,
know a lot about me.
do you
But
carry hot sauce in your backpack? Like, what is the most ratchet thing? Like, give us something. Like anything you
do I
want to.
carry hot sauce?
Yeah,
No, I carry a Purell bottle on my backpack, and I carry butt
okay.
wipes in my backpack.
Butt wipes.
Yeah, some flushable butt wipes, because you never know if you're at a gig, you got to take a shit. You can't just use toilet paper. You gotta have some butt wipes.
What did you do to prepare for this in real life gig? Like, did you go get vaccinated? Did you bring extra? Like, did you have 5 masks on at the time? Like,
I had my mask on, and then I took off my mask, but sanitizing like the equipment and all that shit. I have like disinfectant wipes in my DJ bag, but I've always carried it before even the pandemic, because I'm a
right.
germaphobe. So, but every time I had a Purell, I always had a Purell bottle hanging from my like strap on my DJ bag. Before the pre-pandemic, everyone was like always laughing at me. Why do you have that? But like now, people carry that shit on them all the time.
Right. Hold on, we got messages in the chat. Hold on.
Got that booty wipes too.
Yeah.
Thank you, D Red.
Okay, hold on. Was there any other questions I missed? Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, D Red's been super loyal. I appreciate that guy.
Okay, but you can't have him. I
I think
stole him.
I think we went to the same college too. D Red went to Long Beach State.
Did he?
And go Niners, go Beach.
D-Red is cheating on me, so we're trying to work out the terms of our relationship. He's in love with another woman, and he invites me to come into her streams. She's really popular. That's all I got. I'm not gonna dignify this with her name, but I just want to say he's cheating. Yep, he's saying he did go.
Cat Snack says she got the booty wipes in her DJ bag too.
Cat is asking again, like, okay, so repeat when you stream again. Sorry.
What's that?
Cat, I did the wrong message. Hold on. This chat is scrolling. Okay. She's asking, she says, sorry, I tuned in late. Where is TAKTIX from? What days does he stream?
I am from Carson, California, here in LA. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, 6 p.m. PST, Saturday, 9 p.m. PST.
I feel like the Carson people are deep. Like, I don't see you interact or mingling with them too often. Like, do you ever just have Carson meetups or just go to the Carson people? Like, the Carson people are really, really deep on Twitch.
On Twitch, yeah. There's me, Eric Deluxe, D-Bon, Dizzy, Remark, Icy Isis from Carson too. Yeah. A lot of DJs coming out of Carson.
That's why I had to represent for Compton during my interview, because I was like, these Carson people are not gonna push us to the shadows. That's all I got to say. But the Carson people are really deep.
Carson got some talent, man. I don't know
what's in that water. You know, okay, here's the thing. Here's my Carson story. First of all, where are you all hiding at the IKEA? Like, who knew Carson has so many It's like, get the fuck out of here, like D-Red. You know it's only IKEA. Only time we go to Carson is for IKEA. Listen.
No, we got the StubHub Center.
Have you been there? I have not been there yet.
Yeah, I used to go there for the Chargers games.
Is that where the Chargers play?
That's where they were playing when they first moved to LA. They played there for 3 years.
Listen, I don't follow football anymore, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Hey, that's a nice bite. So I used to be a huge Raider fan, and then they became disloyal and moved to Vegas, and so now I'm not. I don't follow them anymore, and so I don't know what to do. I don't have a football team, but I really dislike the Chargers. I just felt like, yeah, that's it. We're not going to fall down a rabbit hole, but I didn't know that's where they played. Okay, fine. So anyways, the IKEA, that's the only time I would step foot into Carson is,
IKEA.
But here's a funny story. One time go ahead.
Carson's a pretty big city though.
It is.
If you think about it.
It is.
We got a university.
You do. And a golf course. Wait.
We got a golf course. Yeah, that's still Carson.
That's the border of Compton and Carson, right? That golf course.
Victoria Park. That's Victoria Park. That's where D-Bon lives.
Interesting. Okay, fine. One time I accidentally joined a cult, and the cult meeting was in Carson
A
at the
cult?
Carson
A,
a cult.
a cult?
Yes,
CULT?
yes, a cult.
Oh my God. What kind of cult was that?
I accidentally joined it, and this
How do
was
you
back.
accidentally join a cult?
I was a student at El Camino College, right?
Okay.
And what happened was on between classes, they were just like, "Oh, it's a Bible study group," and I'm all about my Bible study, and so they're like, "Come on and join, like, come on and sit with us." So I get there and I'm going, and they all like, I didn't know it was a cult, like I didn't know, and so,
So
anyways,
was it like a religious cult?
it was,
Ah,
and
ah.
so.
Shit. I could just picture. Did you go to the desert and like be in a fucking tent in like 200-degree weather, wearing sweaters?
I don't want to bore you with this story. And I see D-Red throwing shade. Like, first of all, don't
Compton College.
no, I did go to El Camino. I did go to before I moved to New York, I went to Compton College though, because I wanted to learn graphic design. And they had Compton College at that time had one of the best graphic design teachers in the state. And so that's where I learned like Adobe Suite. And then I also took another class for Microsoft Suite, but that's another story. But anyways, so I'm not ashamed of Compton College.
Compton got a Best Buy now. Compton's coming up. They got a Best Buy now.
They do. They do. Come back to my Ratchet Traveler show where we talk about all the positive talking points for Compton, California. But that's not today. Anyway, so I was okay, I'm going to bore you guys with this cult story really quickly. So anyway, so I'm at El Camino College minding my own business, as I always am. And so, yeah, Bible study. That's how, because they were advertising around campus that, come for Bible study, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I get there, blah, blah, blah. They're like, "Oh, you should come to our church." So I'm like, okay, sure, I could go visit. Now I'm very like, Southern Baptist Christian. I don't like going to other people's churches. I don't like visiting. That's just my thing. That was really my thing back in the day. So I decided to go because I was going to a couple of Bible study meetings. And as I'm going, because California is like the capital of the world for cult activity. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but it is.
Really?
Like, there's so many different types of cults here. Like, yeah. Anyway, so
I thought that was like Utah.
no. We like to transform people,
Oh, the science, like, oh yeah, that's a nice bike. It's the Scientology shit. They started sending shit to my house, Scientology stuff.
Oh, right. Listen.
Okay, continue with your cold story.
If you a hoe and you managed by a pimp, isn't that another form of cult like community where you like it's California just is amazing at starting organizations that cut you off from your friends and family. Anyways, so enough of California. Anyway, so we're going back to this meeting. So anyways, I ended up going to church. So they're like, "Oh," so they kept saying church. So I'm thinking like a physical church, right? Oh, so they tell me, "Oh, it's not really a church. Our church services are held in Carson, California at the Carson Civic Center." I was like, "Oh, I know that girl. She right down the street from the Carson Mall. Okay, cool." Now, mind you, I'm a very backstory for everybody who doesn't know me or kind of knows. I'm very headstrong and I'm very determined. Like, you can't brainwash me.
How's your head?
Girl, baby.
How's your head?
Listen, so anyway, so I show up to Carson, California, where the bougies live, because they always think they're better than the Compton people, and they're not. Anyway, so I pull up, I get there, and then all of a sudden these people are like coming up to me like, "We've heard so much about you." Bitch, what you hear about me? Like, where's my shank at? What you hear about me? I got my makeup brush. Here's my shank. Like, what you hear about me, sis? Anyway, so, I've heard so much. Can you imagine, guy, you pull up and you're like, "I've heard so much about you." And you've never met me a day in your life. So anyway, so I get there and they start talking about baptizing me. And so I'm like, I've already been baptized. They said, but you haven't been baptized into our church. Oh, why the fuck I got baptized over there? My granny ain't gonna go for that. And
Did they baptize you in the fountain in front of the Civic Center?
Oh fucking no. Where the fuck are you baptized? That was my question. See, guy, we on the same page. So I'm like, where are you baptizing me at? Oh, you can be baptized anywhere. We can baptize you in the bathtub. The bathtub?
It's tripping.
So, anyways, long story short, because this is what cults do. They basically try to take away from your friends and family. So they basically were saying, like, my baptism in my own church did not count as a real baptism. Like, so if I don't get baptized through their...
Hold up.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
No problem.
Headphones are dying.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we're good.
Anyways, so they were trying to explain to me, like, if you don't get baptized through our church, it's not official. And your friends and family, if they don't get baptized through our church, they won't be able to get in heaven. I'm like, are you going to really keep Effie? That's my granny. Rest in peace. You really going to keep Effie out of the gates of heaven? Like, do you really think you could stop her? My granny is crazy. Like, my granny was a gangster. Like, she would pull up on you. My granny would never allow you to have her baby. Like, so anyways, long story short, so I'm getting there and it's still not clicking that it's a cult. Yeah, like, so all those clues, right? So I get into the church service. Here we go. You ready? Put your seatbelts on. I have my cute little church outfit. And I sit down and the pastor comes out. And when I tell y'all, he looked like, have you guys ever seen Queen Sugar Kofi, the fine ass dude? Like the young, okay, Google that later. Okay, who's somebody who's fine? Just a fine ass dude walked out and he was young. He was like our age. And so here comes the hoe in me came out. The hoe. Because at that time I was a hoe. So, wait, hold on, let me take this down because I want to show you. So I'm sick because I had to remove that banner so y'all can see.
Wait. Did you say hallelujah?
Yes. I'm in Carson, California because they think they're more bougie than Compton people. Listen, because we don't have cult meetings in Compton. It's the Carson people. So I'm here and I'm like this and I'm like, ooh, how these titties look. Hey, Master.
Oh my God.
So, anyways, after the wholeness died down, I was like, girl, you supposed to be in a church service. Put your hoe back into the cage. Put your hoe back in the cage. Sometimes you got to tell you in a hoe, go back into the cage.
She said, hold up.
Hold up. So, I'm like, you don't fail me. That pussy, get back in the cage. Hoe, get back. We can't fuck the pastor. We can't fuck the pastor. That's not what we do. Maybe tomorrow, but not on Sunday. So, anyways, now my hoe is back in the cage, right? Okay. And so I'm sitting there, and now I'm going back into innocent mode.
Oh my God.
I'm like, finally, it dawned. I think it was my ancestors that tapped me on the shoulder, like, bitch, whose pastor looks like this? That's not a real pastor, girl. What are you doing? And so here we go. That's when I realized, like, something's off. They trying to dump me into somebody's bathtub. They know all about me, and they're trying to cut me off from my friends and family. And so I went back to my church and I told them, it was like, girl, you was at a cult meeting. And I was like, oh my God. Okay. So that's my Carson, California story. And I haven't been back to Carson since because they're trying to recruit me. Like I'm just so I literally I go to IKEA. I don't talk to nobody. You go and you know that IKEA feels like purgatory because you walk in and you can't get out. You got to go all you bitch. I get claustrophobic going to that damn IKEA.
You get lost in there, dude.
You do. Like y'all know what it is. For those of you
you go in IKEA, you go in the bedding, try to make a shortcut through the lighting.
come back around, you're back in bedding.
You can't get out. It's like one way in, one way out, and it's like a nightmare. Like it's literally a nightmare to be like, oh my god, I gotta get. Like I don't stop at the kitchen. I don't stop to get meatballs. I'm just like, go in and then find your way out the maze, and then you come out and then you leave out of Carson, California. Like I'm out because I'm not trying to join any of your religious organizations. Don't pass go. Just go back to Compton where it's safe. Anyways, that's it. We've done 1 hour and 15 minutes. I know you have to go. Do you want to end on anything non-cult? Like, say something positive about Carson.
I don't know. I grew up here. So, you know what I mean?
What do you love about Carson? Because you can live somewhere and not like it. I mean, I'm in Hollywood and it's the ghetto.
I don't know. It's, Carson's kind of ghetto too, though, I would say. No?
Really?
You don't think Carson's ghetto?
I do. You guys think you are that.
Follow Crimes in Carson on Facebook. You get all the cheese mail, all the alerts with the like ghetto bird and shit.
Listen, I follow the earthquake account. You know, I follow the Compton Fire Department because they're more entertaining than the police department. And that's all I got. I'm just saying those tips if you're bored and you need somebody to follow on Twitter. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Okay, any final words? Here, shout out people in the chat.
Shout out to the chat room. Thank you for joining us. Did we cover all your topics? Did the chat room have any questions?
I mean, you're the one who rushed, and I don't want to keep you. I mean, if you want to go to 1.5 hours and we could just love on these people in the room.
We can go like another 15, 20 minutes. I'm good.
Okay, let's go. Okay, hold on. Let me see who's talking. Okay, please ask Jai questions. Okay, so please don't talk shit about the flat earthers. Yes. By the way, Jay is going to be a guest, just so you know, a guy on my, actually, I'm going to be a guest on her show. She
streams too?
Yes, she streams. Okay, a couple of us stream. I got to see her stream. So this is the third stream I've gotten to see, and her streams are dope. But she comes on super early in the morning. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she West Coast, East Coast?
Wait.
Where's Jay Payne from?
She's in Chicago.
Oh, okay. She's from the Midwest?
Is that the Midwest?
Oh, I'm bad with geography.
You know, here it's either for me, and
it's just up,
but
it's like up there.
It's New York, and then it's California, and everywhere else in between is Middle Earth for me. So I'm just like, where are you from? Oh, Middle Earth. Oh, okay, I don't know. Okay, wait. Okay, Jay is not. Jay, is that considered the Midwest? I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is Midwest. Chicago, Midwest.
Okay, I'm waiting. She just shouted out Chicago. We have to give her 30 seconds so she can hear what we're saying. Okay, can you guys? Okay, Jay, make sure you're. Fran Wiki is already on top of it. Oh my God. So for those of you who stream in this room, please, even if you're lurking, drop your links in the room so that me and Guy can follow you and everybody else. You know, one tip that, because I like to close too with tips for people who are streaming, be it networking or whatever. You know, a lot of times the DJs go into the bigger room. So again, I'm not going to put Little John on the spot again, but like the 4 Color Zacks or the who's on the Snapback Lives or whatever, and they try to network in those bigger settings. But I feel like when you go into the smaller settings like this, they're most effective because you're actually getting 5 or 6 follows each time because people are actually engaging with you in a setting. They can actually talk to you and get to know you. Like, oh, this person's cool, or they're funny, something that they said to the DJ. Let me check them out on their stream because that's probably going to carry on. And so you build your numbers faster that way. So that's the tip. You know, don't think that you can get a big amount of followers from the bigger feeds. Try the small feeds, you know. So yeah, please.
I agree.
Wait, does Jenna stream? I didn't know that. Does she stream?
I don't think Jenna streams, no.
I know she's a dope mod. Jenna?
Yes, I don't think she streams.
Okay. And then Breezy, yes, follow Breezy. Like friend, like we're clicking on names here. Who is your favorite follower in your stream? And tell me what you like most about. I know it's me. Tell me what you like most about me. Here you go. You like the abuse?
Who's my? I don't have any
I'm
favorite
your
followers.
favorite.
I just know my followers are loyal. I appreciate everyone who comes through the chat all the time. You know what I mean? Supporting the stream, making the stream run. And it's always good to see like familiar names in the chat all the time. You know, who fucks with you. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean? So I don't have a favorite.
Yeah, we don't want to make them jealous. But I will say that I am a little jealous over this Target card. Like this, I don't know. I need a pause for a second.
Let me pencil you in.
Especially in real life gigs now. Like, yes, all of our Christmas gifts are gonna get upgraded. Listen, I gotta take a second to shout out the moms in the room. So Cat Snacks, Miss Fran Boogie. I know Terry was here earlier. Thank you so much. You know, like I was going through my feed yesterday and I realized like, you know, because right now I'm struggling with engaging with people while I'm talking on camera. Like, and I don't even know.
Let me ask you this, Kitty. What made you want to interview me or like bring me onto your stream? Knowing that like I'm pretty shy and all that shit.
I thought we covered this.
No, I know, but like.
Okay, you want me to cover it again?
No, like.
I'm gonna boost your ego again.
No, what's that like? I want to talk to Guy. You know what I mean? Like, just because you fuck with me, just because like.
Because I spent 240 hours.
Okay.
Your ass. Okay. Twitch told me, do you want me to forward you that Twitch report? It was like, your face was there. I was like, damn, I didn't realize, damn, stop calling me out, Twitch. Like, I didn't realize I spent that much time.
That's what's up.
Because I think they were trying to copy what Spotify does. You know how Spotify sends you that report, you know, wait, did you get a report? Who was your number one artist of 2020? Did they tell you?
What?
You remember on Spotify?
On Spotify, I think it was Bad Bunny.
Okay.
And all my Spotify was all Latin shit, pretty much. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. My number one song, which I can't remember their names. I think it's Alex and Haley.
Is that the
Do It girls? Do it. The girls that Beyonce manages, they have dreadlocks. They're on Grownish. Those two girls. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No say.
Oh, fuck it. Anyway, so Spotify was like, that was your number one song of the year. Meg Thee Stallion made my top 3, but I think it was Miles Davis. Cause like, I know that I was listening to a lot of jazz because I was so stressed out with the pandemic and stuff for 2020. So I was listening to a lot of John Coltrane, Miles Davis. And so I think it was Miles Davis was my number one artist for 2020. That is not normal, but in this instance, like I just didn't want to, even though I love ratchet music, there was a time where I needed to cut that out just to maintain the zen. So yeah.
Sometimes Spotify I listen to like what? Like sad shit. Not sad shit. You know what puts me in the zone? Like listening to like Celine Dion. I love that shit. I love that shit. I love her shit. Okay. Celine Dion, I fucks with her. I seen her live though in Vegas. Oh my god. So good.
I haven't done a Vegas residency. I see people talking about it. Like I thought I would go see Britney because I actually like Britney.
I seen Cher too. Cher and Celine.
If I could turn back time, I don't know the words, but I'm gonna give it all to you. How was she? Like she's like 80 years old in a spandex onesie. Did she give it to you?
She did. She was good. D-Ray got a question. Why Crocs? They're super comfy to DJ in, actually.
Are you?
I don't know why people don't fuck with Crocs, man.
Are you an old man in a young man's body?
Yeah. And I watch Wheel of Fortune, and I watch Jeopardy, and I watch The Price is Right. Yeah, I'm an old man. Does that speak old man watching Price is Right, Jeopardy, and the Wheel of Fortune?
The Crocs. The Crocs. I wear thought slippers. You know those
the furry ones? Furry ones are thought slippers.
The Nike slides that everybody wears. I call them thought slippers.
No, the thought slippers are the slides with fur on the little top. Those are thought slippers.
I just want to say that I don't have fur. I have bedazzle. It's jewels all over my slides.
I could see you having the thought slippers cheetah print. Leopard print fur on your slides.
Okay. If we're being honest, and since this is confession session, I did go to Walmart once upon a time. I was scared, and I bought some furry slippers for like $2. They got dirty real quick. I had to.
That's what you get buying $2 slippers.
But they were fur. They were pink. It was the lowest point of my life. Like I felt like.
What color?
They were pink, baby pink. Oh. And then when I wore them out in public, I felt the need to get into a fight and give birth to something.
Oh my God. With socks on or no socks?
I did wear socks because it was just like your toes are cold and I'm old. Like my ankles.
And your toes are all curled over the edge too. Holding on for dear life.
No,
cliffhangers.
Because they were baggy. They were baggy thought slippers. Like it was like it was my size, so the length of them were perfect. What's up, Jerome Baker? The length was perfect. But you know that part is supposed to like kind of be snug so you can get your shoes so they don't, your slipper doesn't move when you're walking.
Yeah. No,
it was baggy. So it had fur and it was baggy.
How do you have baggy sandals?
$2 at Walmart, y'all. Don't sleep. And so so I felt the need to want to start fights with customers in Starbucks and give birth. Like all of a sudden I was pregnant. I was like, oh, I'm gonna give birth in this department store, in a grocery store. Like every time I wear them, I was just like, this is $2 thoughts. Yeah, baggy slippers. Yes, Kat, baggy slippers. I had to throw them away and come back to who I really am. Maybe it's time for you to throw away your Crocs.
Hell no. What's wrong with Crocs?
So you really have a tough skin then, because everybody judges you when they see the if you wore Crocs out in public. Like when I see people with Crocs, I'm like,
I don't wear them in public. These are my house chanclas. They're my house chanclas, so I don't wear them outside of the house.
What's up, Alex? We are going down a deep, dark rabbit hole.
What's up, Alex?
Slippers. Listen, you don't consider Twitch a public space. So when we pay our spicy biddies for you to show your shoes or whatever, is that a thing? I don't know what some people pay. Like we have to pay biddies to see their shoes, but I know you love to showcase your Crocs. You will prop that leg up high. Who knew your legs can go up so high?
I'm pretty flexible.
Clearly, we saw you on Discord. That's another conversation. Snap. That's another conversation. Alex is talking about he has Crocs. Oh my God, the Crocs people are unionizing on us. It's like the Carson people are coming together and the Crocs people like. So do they hand out Crocs at IKEA when you make it through?
Shut the fuck up.
All the people who are from LA are like, what the fuck are they laughing about? Because all the Long Beach, everybody knows that IKEA. I don't want to go back to Carson. I'm sorry. After this
just because you try to get jumped into a cult.
They really tried to recruit me and put me in a bathtub.
That's all bad.
Yeah, it is. So when was the first time you bought a pair of Crocs? Like when did you cross over into the dark side?
Probably, I don't know. I've only actually owned 2 pairs of Crocs. This is my second pair of Crocs I ever owned. And I barely recently bought them when the pandemic started. Like, yeah.
So you said, fuck it. The world is coming to an end.
I'm going to buy some Crocs.
I'm going to go out with Crocs on my feet.
Dude, Crocs are comfortable. Have you tried them?
No.
I'm going to buy you some Crocs for Christmas. No! How about that? You complaining about a Christmas gift? I'm going to buy you some Crocs for Christmas.
You get out to D-Red. D-Red seems like he would be more open to that life. I'm not. No. What other bad habits did you pick up during the pandemic?
Ashmore said this turned into a roast session. Bad habits I pick up. I don't know. I drink too much now on fucking since Twitch.
I didn't think I would do this much weed. Like I needed to.
That's why lately I've been drinking water on my stream. Drinking too damn much.
I can't do the liquor. Like I've stopped that. You know what's funny? Ramadan is coming up. And I participate in that. So just so everybody knows who knows me, like that's coming up next month. And so I'm giving up weed. I'm giving up cursing.
Let's see how long that lasts.
That is actually the hardest one. So this is the third year me participating. Cursing is always the hardest thing.
That's like me giving up like hot Cheetos.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm allergic. I have a spice allergy, so I can't. That's a little fact about me. Yeah, I can't eat too many spices.
A spice allergy, but you're the spicy one in the chat.
I'm probably the most innocent fucking person that comes in that room.
Oh, please. Talking about throat babies and shit. You lie like a rug.
I thought the throat babies were your teeth, though. Like, I don't know. D-Red, can you please defend my honor? Like, do me that favor.
A throat baby?
Yeah.
Throat baby is like, isn't a throat baby like when you swallow cum?
You seem to be the expert on this subject. Yeah, let me know. D-Red, can you please defend my honor here while I handle this real quick? Listen, I'm giving up. So I'm letting everybody know I'm giving up. First of all, I have to pray 5 times a day. I'm gonna be half crazy. I actually enjoy that part though. I'm giving up weed. I'm giving up. So I can't do the complete fast due to medical reasons, but I am giving up meat. So I'm gonna be a little crabby and bitchy for that first week, just letting you know. So Bree,
what kind of meat are you?
I'm giving up anything that causes me to twerk. So Bree, if you're here, if you have to curse me out during the first week of Ramadan, I completely understand, but I need you to be my friend the second week again. Okay, so that goes for everybody. Like I'm mentally preparing for this. I gotta give up a lot. Anything that causes me to twerk, I have to give it up. I can listen to ratchet music, but since the spirit flesh is so weak in the beginning, the first week I'm gonna just have to just be like, no throw baby. No throw baby.
No, it's funny.
Yeah. That's it. Just I'm preparing y'all. I don't know how these streams are gonna go, but whatever. Okay, so where are we at with time? Oh, we made it to 1 hour and 30, which I'm very happy with.
We good. Yeah.
Any last questions? Like I feel like y'all could have really brought it.
We could do this. We could do this another time too.
Yes, because I feel like I gotta prepare the crew to ask tougher questions. Like now that he knows that it's not anything, it's not the Oprah, Meghan, Harry type interview where I'm coming in like, were you silent or were you silenced? Like
I actually like that when she said that. When Oprah said that, were you silent or silent?
Like I think that shit every day. Like if somebody call me up, were you silent or were you silenced? Like especially when when my whole friends call me up, talk about dick, I'm like, were you did he put it on your forehead or were you silent? Okay, no spicy talk. It's too early. It's before 10 o'clock, and I'm not about that life before 10 o'clock because we keep it innocent and PG-13. Thank you for blessing me with your time.
Yes, of course. Thank you for having me. I had a good time actually. This was actually therapy. This is the pre-therapy before therapy.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, everyone. So let me see we're gonna raid D-Bond.
Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was
fun. He's gonna stream. Tell me next time. We know it's Pacific Standard Time.
I'm gonna pop on today though. I think I'm gonna pop on today around 4 p.m. I want to do like a pop up today.
Okay, so everyone,
because I feel like last night's stream I didn't get what I needed out of it, so my fucking internet was tripping. So I'll be on at 4 p.m. You
didn't get enough abuse from me? I get it.
Nope.
Okay.
I need some more of that.
I'll be there for you at 4 p.m. I'm gonna give it to you. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, chat, for vibing with us.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Bree, for being my talent booker. This is a permanent job. You didn't know.
So, Kitty, last question. What are you gonna call your show?
Okay, so this right now is the road to affiliate, and so I'm just knocking so I can get that first 8 hours out, and then moving forward. So actually, I'm all booked up. I got some dope people. Like, you're dope. Everybody was dope this week. Next week is dope. I have Remark coming on the show. Jay, I have it all on the calendar. Jay, I'm so sorry I can't remember which day, but we did set a date. Spinurita is coming on next week. It's
That's
gonna
what's
be,
up.
yeah. I'm so lucky to have these relationships with people. But like, like I'm not picking favorites, but again, you're my number one. Like, you, like, Twitch sent that report and said,
I appreciate you, Kitty.
Guy is that dude. Like, that's your boy. And I'm like, yes, that makes sense. I agree with that. So it was so important for me to have you on the show. I love you.
Thank you for having me. Love you too. Thank you for having me.
I love you, like, not in a romantic, like, trying to sit on your face way. So don't get nervous when I say, sometimes guys get weird. Like, when somebody says, "Oh, I love you," no, bitch, I'm not trying to sit on your face. I'll let you know. You're not Jason Momoa. That's who I want to sit on. But I love you.
All righty.
Okay, let's rate D. John.
Okay.
Pause for 30 seconds. I'm coming for you, a guy. Hold on. But we're going to raid. So this is the plan. We're going to raid. Everybody knows this. We're going to shout out Kitty's titties in D-Bond's room. Kitty sent you here, blah, blah, blah. Say what's up. He's doing West Coast Wednesdays. And yeah, and then I'm going to end the stream with you, but then stay in the green room. And I'm going to just do a quick 30-second wrap up with you guys. So just stay tight. Okay, so let me do the raid.
Peace out, chat.
Chat, we love you. Okay, wait. What is his name again? DJ
D-Bone.
I always put B instead of D. Because D is important, right? Okay, for me it is. Hold on. D.
She like that D.
Throw baby. And then throw out some throw babies too. He doesn't mind. And then also tell about Carson is not, put Compton, represent Compton when you go in the room, because he's from Carson. Okay.
You hating that. You Carson hater.
Throw shade. Okay, wait. Okay, so 9 seconds. Hold on. Why does rating take so damn long? Hold on. Okay, rate. Okay, wait. Let me in. Hold on. But you don't go anywhere.